Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for another watch along, and it's Portugal versus Germany. Switch it to ITV. That'd be a good idea. There we go. Switching it to ITV, and we are watching it on as a watch along today. Do hit that like button and subscribe button right now. I want you to hit that like and subscribe button. Right, share it on your socials, but make sure you subscribe, right, and get people watching. The more people watch, the more money we raise for charity. So please, please, please do that for us. It really will help, right, the channel and the charity a great deal if you can. Share screen. Right. So, in goal for Portugal, Patricio. Then a back four, Semedo, Pepe, Diaz, Guerrero. Then the two of Herrera, William Carvalho, then Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and Jota, and then Cristiano Ronaldo up front. Then for Germany, it's Neuer, Hummels, Ginter, Rudiger, Gundogan, Kimmich, Kroos, and Gosens, Muller, Havertz, and Gnabry probably as a false nine. Right, let me have a look. Free for Italy. Where? No, don't know. Right, let me have a look at Donovan. Keepers. Right, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button as well. Please do that. Really important you do it now. Big afternoon to you guys watching. Connor, big up to you. Big up Niall, mate. How are you? Big up Connor. Sending it right now, actually. Connor. Sent you a link, Connor. And no. Right. Anthony as well, innit? Anthony, please, if you're going to watch it, man, if you're going to come on, man, come on now. Please come on now. Alright, I sent you a link, man. We've got Connor. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Got some good news. Well, I found out yesterday actually, but it's only now I was actually thinking about it, which is good. So I'm in a good mood, and obviously there's a good game of football that's about to go on. Excited for that. Why do they all wear the same stuff? The Germany manager and his coaching staff all wear the same suits, like the same shirt, same trousers. They've always done that. Both unchanged as well from last game, which is a bit of a surprise, especially on Germany.
Alright, it comes forward.
I think we might get a high-scoring game today. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Oh, God. I sent you the match. Talk, I sent you the match.
Where's this being played?
It's playing at Munich, Allianz Arena.
Ronaldo. Come on, Portugal. Actually, no. I want Germany to win because I think Germany are very bad.
You alright, Noel?
Chatting.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright. How's it going?
Yeah, but a lot better if Hamilton was up front, but there you go. Can't be helped.
I hope
Right,
you don't
fuck it.
sniff today.
That should. Now, if that doesn't get me points in the next round, I don't know what will. I put Locatelli, Berardi. I've changed Donnarumma for Courtois. So I thought he's going to get 6 points with a clean sheet and everything. Right, in his next game against Finland. Yeah. And then I've gone. So now it's my team has gone from what it was in match day 1, which was Pavard, Tierney, Diaz, Kante, Foden, Tielemans, Gundogan. That's the thing. Do I want to play Gundogan? How many Calvin Phillips had? 6 of 3. How many has Gundogan had? You have a look at Gundogan. Oh, he's not a good one. keeping. So yeah, so what I've done is I've gone now it's gone from that, it's gone from Courtois, Dumfries, Diaz, Spinazzola, Alderweireld, then Phillips, Foden, Locatelli, Berardi, Ronaldo, and Lukaku.
Good team. Not sure about Lukaku though.
He's got decent points. Amount of points.
That's
It's
the thing. Fantasy team, you put all these good players in it, then the next game they don't turn up.
Yeah, but the thing, that's the thing. You put all these good players in, but actually, what is actually sometimes it's the players that you don't think are actually really good that get the goals or get the points.
God, August is going to be a very busy month.
Yep. Do smash that like button and subscribe button as the game is about to kick off. You can get no get another drink. Jesus. Oh well. Game kicks off now.
Come on, Germany. I don't think Germany will win, but I want Germany to win.
I don't know what's worse, Portugal or Germany.
Well, I think Portugal are a lot more dangerous than Germany, so that's why I don't mind if Germany gets through, because I feel like they're less of a threat. But then again, I mean, they're still good players. So.
They're always a threat, mate.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Oh, early cross. Oh, cleared away.
Cleared away.
Oh, God. Pepper just got slammed to the ground. Did he win?
Actually, I will be back in a sec. I just got to put to the. Can you keep an eye on it for Connor?
Yeah. Oh, they are playing it through the back. Oh. Poor boss. Demands the game. Oh no. Delivered over the course of a season, 9 to 12 months.
Don't twist it now. Don't change it now, Mark. You said Scottish first. They're all like that. I heard you say it, Mom. Don't start using the enkelopathy excuse. Either way, you're discriminated. So throwing to Portugal. Easily dealt with by Germany, though.
going prediction wise then, lads?
Oh, good point. What are you going for, Connor?
I'll say, oh God, 3-2 Portugal. It's going to open up this game.
What are you saying, Stephen?
I'm saying 2-0 Germany.
2-0 Germany.
Yeah. Big up 5 Rounds podcast. How are you, mate? Do smash that like button, subscribe button. 5 Rounds podcast. No, seeing you around. Let me check you out.
Well, I think I'm going to go similar to Connor.
Go! We have a go, Germany.
Go, Gnabry.
I knew this guy. I just had a funny feeling, but there you go. Right, we want an open. I know it was Gosens with the goal. Oh, they're saying it was a ham. Oh, offside now. Oh. It's getting excited there for a minute.
I think it's Patrick, isn't it? Oh, okay. I think that's subscribe on.
All right, let's see.
Big up, mate. I did send you actually the link on Twitter, but I've also smashed the subscribe button for you.
That goal's fine. Oh, that's their problem. The handball with Müller.
Handball with Muller. That'll be cancelled.
But he can't do anything about that.
Yeah, but it'll be chalked off, mate. It'll be chalked off. You know what the rules are.
It was a good ball in, though. Really good ball and good goal. Oh, yeah.
Early scare for Portugal.
But that's a good start to the game.
A very early scare for Portugal, man. Smash that subscribe and like button, man. Doing well.
No, you know, they didn't even chalk it off for handball. They chalked it off for offside.
Oh, it's offside.
They thought that Gnabry was offside, but it didn't touch him. The ball went straight to Gosens. Oh, I don't know. It's Anthony Taylor. But he's a bald ref, and I like bald refs. The baldness is back. You know, I've got an obsession with the bald players and bald refs. Don't think there's anyone. No, Pepe ain't bald. He's got a bit of hair. Oh, Danilo Pereira in midfield for Portugal. He's bald. It's all German at the minute. How's he? Oh my God, he's got through all of those players. Oh, got through about 4 or 5 players there, Gnabry. I like Gnabry. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he ended up on his bum. Diaz. Oh. Yeah, back 5 for Germany. Bit of a waste, to be honest, because Kimmich he's better in midfield than. Oh, put over the top. He's onside. Oh, now he put. This is the thing. Now he flags for offside. Oh, I hate that rule. He's well offside. It's a blatant offside, and he waits like 5 minutes and then decides to put up his flag. What's the point? Just do it straight away. You know, if he ends up scoring, you're going to chalk it off. So about 4 yards offside. Oh.
So yeah.
Who does that go since?
Wicked. Journey finally turning up. Big up. Thanks for everyone that is subscribing.
Oh,
that has really helped.
He plays for Atalanta. Oh, okay.
Mm.
I thought he was Dutch or something. I didn't know. Gosens. Yeah, it sounds Dutch. Austrian, something like that. Oh, that's a poor ball.
Germany seem to have settled into this quite nicely, though.
Oh yeah, they
There's a
chalked
good-
off.
yeah.
But I didn't think it touched Gnabry. It was close to it, but oh, Germany with the shot. Oh, good save, keeper. Follow
Good
up.
save.
Oh, should have gone to the ground there. That's what I would have done. What a penalty. Yeah. I don't rate Sane anyway. True City fan, I don't rate Sane. I think he's very overrated. Good player on his
And
day.
that be proving that he's better than Sane. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point, mate. I've always rated Gnabry big time, especially after he moved.
Sane's good on his day, but then John Joe Shelby's good on his day. Doesn't make him a fantastic player, though, does it? And that's what I would have gone to the ground there. Where the goalkeeper came out, he jumped over the keeper. I would have taken the foul. See, what I love about Germany and their Portugal and their two whole midfielders. Look, one of them passed the ball and now he's getting forward. So why don't we do that?
We don't, mate. That's the problem.
Look, you've got one holding midfielder and the other one gets to go forward, always advanced in front of him.
But we don't do that, though. That's the problem, right? We don't.
Look at Mary. That's the midfielder. That he was the highest man on the pitch for Portugal just a minute ago, about a couple of seconds ago. This is what I mean. We don't do that. It's. This is good.
<sighs> 11 minutes gone, still 0-0. Or what field? That comes straight back to Germany. So Germany will come back. Portugal Havertz trying to 1-2.
See
come on.
Kimmich there was super. Look what he did. He's a wing back, but he came inside and played the ball right to the edge of the box. Inside. That's what I want to see. All this people talking about get crosses into the box. No, you don't have to cross the box to create an opportunity. Play into the feet of these technical players. And that's what I'm saying with England. You play the ball into Mount or Grealish or Foden, into their feet, they'll make things happen. You don't need to cross the ball every time. Oh, shot. Oh, straight to keeper. Germany want to get the goal, though. Well, mind you, they got no choice. They lost against France, and Hungary were superb today. Really good.
Yeah, no, I watched that match. Hungary did very well.
I mean, I think France should have definitely won. He had so many chances, but still the defending was, you've got to put the ball in the back of the net, and France didn't, and he did it once, and it took him 80 minutes to do it anyway. So
yeah, it did. I mean, there you go. Do hit that like button, subscribe button. Please try and get more people to involved and watching, because the more views we get, the more money we raise. So yeah, it's really important you raise them, get people watching and that.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. I mean, you look at France; they drew against Hungary. And they're the World Cup winners, world champions. You know, this is what I'm saying. If we actually England play good, we can go far in this tournament. We've got the players to do it. It's just, you know, playing good football to create opportunities for us to score. We were just dreadful last night. This Germany team shows what a good coach can do. Yeah, he's a good coach, but he's been there for a long time now, hasn't he? So that's why. And the last few performances, last couple of European competitions, World Cup, they were rubbish.
Big up Jack Griffiths, man. Big up, man. Come from Mike's channel just to give a small donation.
1-0.
Big up, mate. And that's Portugal score.
Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just
Was it?
Yeah, it was Ronaldo, but well done. I think Bernardo Silva squared it.
Bernardo Silva or hello.
I think they're trying to say it's offside. But okay, look, this was a good point made today, actually. Modern football.
Bernardo Silva, look at this. Look, caught on the counter.
What a ball.
Oh,
he's onside. Jota's onside.
Onside.
Yeah, Jota was onside. There's no doubt about that. But you see in modern football now, football, all about how fast you can break. You see Guardiola's Man City. The keeper wants to get the ball out instantly.
And they lost. Oh my God, Germany could be out.
Well, they can still get third. 3 points can still be enough.
But Germany could be out. I mean, Hungary, look how they played against France. If they could do it against France and they get a draw against Germany, oh shit. It's not every day like England go further than Germany in a tournament.
Yeah, well,
would it be a shame if Germany went out at the group stage of their second success in tournament? I know, man.
Oh. Oh, that's good. That's good. Been waiting for that email. Got that now. Yeah, it was a beautiful goal. That ball from Bernardo Silva to Jota was superb.
Leicester till I die. Oh, Jordan, isn't it?
I mean, Jota could have easily had gone for the shot if he wanted to, but he's, timed it right just to square it, because the goalkeeper could have easily smothered him. All right, I want to see how Germany try and break through, because look, you got two blocks there. Block of.
Sent you the link, Leicester. If you want to come on.
Oh, that's a good shot. Good save.
Yeah, as I was saying before that goal went in, big up Jack Griffiths for the donation. Right, I know it's only a small donation. Any small donation helps. Right, so thank you very, very much. And it's one of this.
Yeah.
Big up. Hey, Stephen and everyone, big up Static. Static is in the building.
Oh, yes. I mean, look, this is what Germany can do, but we can't do it. They actually want to play through them. Play, but look. Oh, that pass there. Look, fantastic. Look, this is what I want to see from England, but we don't see that. It's just boot the ball forward. Oh, so So frustrating because I know England had the players to do it as well, and they don't do
Yeah.
it. You know, look, that pass to Havertz took 2-3 players out of the game. Just a simple 10-yard pass. Oh, so frustrating.
It's so frustrating. Anthony, if you're watching, like, big up. Cheers, bud. Just doing a bit. Yeah, mate. If you can come on, that'd be great. Make yourself another bag, Chris.
How long does it take? 9 to 12 months. Oh God. Then again, got to do it. Got to do what I got to do. Right. I'm on my way to become Arsenal's manager. I've decided. Honestly, no. I'm on my
You
level.
do a better job, mate.
Yeah, well, I'll try my best. I'm on my level 3 now, and I've got my booking for it, or my confirmation. It's going to take 12 months to complete, though. So
Oh,
I'm not
fuck.
looking forward to that. But yeah.
It's Portugal.
After I do this coaching badge, I've only got to do, I think, 3 more, and then I can manage anyone I want, like an actual proper football club, like in the Premier League. It's mad.
It's about the 18th minute.
Oh, I didn't see Statics in the chat. Hello, Static.
Yeah, big up, Static.
How was your meal the other night?
It was, yeah. How was the birthday meal? That was. What happened? Ronaldo took the lead. Ronaldo gave Portugal the lead. So, yeah, 1-0 Portugal at the minute, mate. After 20 minutes.
Yep.
They're getting caught though. Like, look how many men they commit forward. Germany. Oh.
And they're playing the back 3 as well.
Oh my God.
Great ball.
Oh. Playing the back 3 against Jota, Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, and Bruno.
Yeah.
So dangerous.
But look at that. I mean, look at that skill. Look at this.
Class. See the way he turned around as well.
That is, I know. No. It's like he's turned. It's like he's turned to look at the camera and said, "Yeah, look at me, man." Like,
imagine having the confidence to do that.
It's the way he put his hands up before that second touch as well. Like,
yeah, it's like that. Boom. No, it's way like turns away as well. It's like to look at the camera, like, look at me, I'm showing off.
It's that cheeky wink as he gets that second touch, isn't it?
It's what you try and do to poor girl, ain't it? Ain't it now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What?
That cheeky little wink.
I ain't trying to impress girls with my football skills. I'd never fall.
You never know. You might get Arteta's attention.
Arteta he doesn't mind any attention. Good attention for him.
No, it's tying up the boat. They like how good I am with a bit of rope, isn't it?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying a word, mate.
Like, keep it PG. Keep it PG.
Yeah, Billy. PC, you remember? Politically correct.
Thank goodness Anthony isn't here. He'll be loving this conversation.
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
Oh
no. I remember like always asking him about his BT Sport. It fucking winds him up.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
his missus cancelled BT Sport on him.
Divorce her quick. That's my advice. Oh, Germany started better, and then Portugal just started to come in. They don't mind soaking up the pressure. Portugal.
So 1-0 Portugal. Right, smash the like button and subscribe on.
They've sent me two. Oh no, that's the other. Okay. God. Oh. How Hummels has managed to work his way into this Germany team, I have no idea. Oh yeah, water break. Hate these breaks. Imagine if you dominate in a game of football as well, and they call you in for a water break. I mean, it's God.
Yeah, man. Imagine you're about to score a goal.
Ugh.
But the problem is, what I don't like about the water breaks, it gives them a chance to try and like change, like the managers to speak to the ref.
I remember last year as well when lockdown happened. They brought all the games back and they had the water break. There was managers who had tactics boards with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this ain't a time. This ain't a half-time team talk. This is just for you to have a quick drink and get
You
back
know
out.
what? Like this is where I find like the FIA like in F1 would have done better, because like in FIA they would have realised that the teams would be doing that, and they'll be like, no, you're not allowed to like give instructions.
Yeah.
Right, and they'll have people monitoring it, officials monitoring it.
You know.
So they have one official on each team trying to hear if they're giving them instructions.
Yeah, it's literally meant to be a 30-second quick drink, back out there, get yourself wet, and then people end up. It's I just can't believe it. It's a waste of time.
Do you imagine Qatar though?
Oh God.
You know what? After seeing what happened to Ericsson, I fear for what's going to happen in Qatar.
God knows. Well, I worry about it when it happens, but
yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, England might not even be there, knowing us. Do you know? I was thinking to myself last night. I was thinking, maybe it isn't a bad thing if we get knocked out in after the group stage and then get Southgate sacked, because we ain't going to do anything in the World Cup. It's okay, flogging it to the semi-final, yeah. Because you can say, oh well, we got to the semi-final. That's good. Yeah, it is good, but I don't want to keep getting to semi-finals. I want to win.
Yeah, I want to fucking win something, man. I want to win something before I fucking die.
And the worst thing is, I'm not even enjoying the football that we're playing. It's not
I don't want to be 60 odd when we fucking won and I can't celebrate because I'll get a bad back.
Look, I don't mind if England play good football. If England play good football and they lose, I can tolerate that, because at least we're actually. If football's an entertainment game, yeah. But if you're playing badly and you're not, you might scrape.
I don't know that. I watch Arsenal, so I don't know. It's insane.
Yeah, it's so boring. And like I say, we've got the opportunity to win games and play good football because of the players we've got. But unfortunately, the coaching staff, which is made up of Southgate, that I forgot that Chelsea guy. He used to be the assistant at Chelsea, and then Chris Powell. No, it's I know his name. I'll find it because I was watching a video about him.
Oh, dumb man, mate. But yeah, but see, I know what you mean. They're all shit. It's FA, mate. They're all won by lunatics. They don't know what they're doing. They don't actually care about the sport. They care about the money. So they're not fussed about what happens with England. Germany, ball in.
Steve Holland. That's it, Steve Holland.
Steve Holland? What the fuck?
He's the assistant at England, but he used to be the assistant at Chelsea. He was he? I think he was Mourinho's assistant.
Okay.
He was underappreciated at Chelsea as well. He was really,
Yeah.
No, he was Di Matteo's assistant. Then he moved to be what game was he talking about? Wait, Chelsea won, Barcelona nil. That was the 2012. Yeah, he was Di Matteo's assistant. But he's one of the best for young players. He's a really good coach. That's probably why he's there, because we got one of the youngest teams. But I don't know what we do in training. I don't want to. And they actually now they video the training and you can watch it live. They don't all of it live. Obviously, some of it's more tactics based, so they can't show that because the other team might be watching. But all I see is rondos and stuff like that. Rondos are good, but I mean, if you're doing it every training session, the players are not actually learning anything, are they? You know, I want to see proper, set piece work. I want to see what are we in possession, out possession? How do we break through a low block? Not all this piggy in the middle rubbish and all this stretching. Oh, that's a poor ball. Oh, wait, no. Still got it, Germany. It's like Burnley football right now. All in the air. Sean Dry should be loving it. Oh, and it's still in the air. Oh, it's still. Oh. Come on, proper Burnley football this is. Oh. 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 Oh, that kid's unhappy.
That's because his hair's cut like that.
Yeah. Good point. The thing is, though, Germany, they don't actually play the striker because Gnabry ain't a striker. And I know Havertz has played as a striker for Chelsea sometimes, but it ain't a preferred position. He's good centrally for me, not as a cam, number 10. And who's the other one? Müller. He ain't even a winger. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what this Yurchim Lowe's thinking. Some old man. Don't know how he still got that job, but 16 years he's been in that job. 2005 he got
it. That's how good he is.
Yeah, well, his fingers don't smell pretty good.
I was going to say, he might be good, but he still scratches his arse and sniffs his fingers.
Yeah, don't trust him. We won't want to shake his hand, would you?
I was going to say, nobody's shaking his hand after the match, are
they? Yeah. Oh, God. That's the way he did it. He did it twice as well. He did it in a press conference. It's like, oh, come on. Animals. If he's like that, I wonder what his wife does. And he's got that. He's had the same haircut for years as well. The German manager, he's never had a haircut. I swear, it just stays the same
haircut as that kid.
Yeah, inspiration. That is. You're my idol.
Yeah, I'm going to get the same haircut as him, scratch my arse and sniff my fingers, and maybe I'll go somewhere in life. How is Havertz wearing long sleeve? Is he all right? Where is this? This is in Portugal, isn't it?
Oh, it's that Germany. It's like the Allianz.
Oh, is it?
I don't know why they won't just let Germany. It's not Germany versus Portugal. I don't understand that. 'Cause if it's played in Germany, then I don't know. But it was like that for there was another team. They played it like in their country, but they're the away team.
Mm.
What's the other game on tonight?
Spain, Poland.
Might be a good one. Well, if Lewandowski turns up, that is.
That is if he turns up.
And Spain need the win as well because they drew 0-0 their first one. So,
They need the win.
Portugal. Oh, good tackle.
They need the win.
Rudiger.
Do smash that like button and subscribe button, please. Like, make sure to get people watching, please. Share it on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You name it, share it. It helps raise money for the charity, so please do that. Not a lot of people.
Goal.
Oh, what a goal!
Goal.
What a goal! Havertz. That's game on now.
That was a good ball over though. Who was that? That was it Kimmich who played that ball over, and then because it goes into. Oh, I don't know. You have to look at the replay. Good though. What a ball that was. Brilliant first time. Good finish. Yeah, Gosens got the assist. He's the one who actually scored the goal earlier. Mind you, that was a bit of a lucky touch, actually, what he did.
It's a cracker, Jeff.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, Jeff. I should only use that for super chats, but since it was a goal, might as well.
Good.
But that's what you do.
I did say 3-2. Oh.
Pepe the animal.
That was Germany. I would like to see a winger come on, an out-and-out winger. You know, because Müller and Havertz, I respect them a lot, but they're not wingers. See, look at where Havertz was when he's got a goal, like literally on the penalty spot. It's a central player. Who have they got on the bench, actually? I'll have a look. Yeah, it's a good game, this, though. It's a good game. All right. So, on the bench, they've got Verne on the bench, Volland, Sane. They're the only sort of real attacking options they've got. So, I mean, you could, but Werner can play out wide. But I'm looking at the bench for Portugal. I mean, they've got a good bench. Neves, Guedes, Sanchez, Andre Silva, João Moutinho. Good players on that bench there. Germany have got someone called Robin Koch. I don't know who that
What's
is.
his name? Robin Koch.
Yeah. Because I remember hearing his name as well. Yeah. My name's Robin Koch. Definitely got bullied at school.
I bet he definitely got that at school.
I suppose that whole essay you have to write, what did you do over your summer holidays, Robin Koch?
Oh, don't. Don't. Big up Chelsea fan. Right, always in the chat. Right, thanks for having you along again. 1-1 now.
It's good. Only need 3 more goals for my prediction.
I need.
Now Germany is starting to dominate. See, look, you see Germany. Look how quick they're moving the ball as well. They're not thinking about waiting for someone to move the run. They're quick, decisive. Oh,
Oh, the goal!
the goal! Yes, my prediction is coming to life. Right now, Portugal need to score 2 now. Come on, let's do this.
Another great ball into the box, though, isn't it?
I think it was an own goal.
It's an own goal.
Hmm.
By who?
That Guerrero, the left back, I believe. Right, we'll see. Yeah, it was. Wait, was it? Right. Yeah. Oh, good finish. Good finish.
Right. No, it's 2-1. Yes, King Carl, get it. Yeah, King Kai Havertz. Hit that like button as well. Right, game's kicking off now. Gotta tune in and watch this. And Germany coming again.
Again.
Fucking hell, Portugal all over the place. This really opens the door for group F if it stays like this. Move down.
Really need to win this, though.
Yeah, Germany need to win this, otherwise they're out. Otherwise, the best they'll get is third.
Yeah, no, the Hungary match earlier caused real upset, didn't it? So.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great game. I only saw the second half because I was doing the F1.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
It's all right. Parents got the race pace.
Yeah?
Yeah. They were better on the long ones in practice.
I'm only interested if someone crashes.
They did. They had 2 crashes in qualifying.
Yeah?
Yeah, Tsunoda and Mick Schumacher. The only problem with Schumacher's got is because he's in a crap Haas. It's in the back of the field.
Yeah, I was going to say. He's a decent driver, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's an F2 champion. I mean, you don't win that.
He hasn't got the car.
Yeah, it's just that it's like with George Russell. He's a F2 champion, but he's stuck at Williams. You saw it when he got in the Mercedes at Sakir. He blitzed Bottas in the race.
Yeah.
Should have won it. Should have won that Grand Prix. But Monday.
How you feeling? Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm okay, man.
How you doing, man? You right?
Me?
Both of you.
Oh, I'm doing all right. No, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm sweet as. My missus has gone away to a spa for the weekend. I've got a fridge full of chicken wings and a fridge full of drink. I'm happy as Larry.
Good on you. Stephen, you feeling
no,
all right?
do you want to just tip the camera back a bit? Because it's taking a bit of the overlay. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's perfect.
Guys, I think this is a top game. I've just come off the stream, but I want to take it. I was nearly half time. This is a top game, isn't it? Well, I haven't seen, but 2-1.
Yeah, isn't it?
Really? Who scored? Do you know
Quality game.
the goal scorers, please?
It's Ronaldo took the lead, then Havertz equalised, and it's a Guerrero own goal. It's along the bottom here on the ticker. After it, current score.
Okay.
Portugal.
Was Ronaldo
won.
from open play?
Ronaldo from open play as well. Ronaldo 18th minute. Havertz in the 35th. Guerrero on the 39th. I may be a bit out on the times of the 35th and the 18th, but that's around about then. But yeah, Portugal started well, but they're now getting.
But the passing leading up to the Kai Havertz goal was just incredible.
Beautiful! Oh, they're in again.
And again.
Oh, what a save!
Ooh.
What time you got, guys?
I've got
43:55.
Oh, you're well ahead.
same.
Minute and a half.
Your Anderson sticks not having it, is it?
It's true.
It's about as slow as Ollie got a Solskjaer making subs.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Like me and Solo on like yesterday, you know, it's like you always troll Mondays because he always reads the comments and he gets halfway through a comment and he realizes he's been trolled. I bet I could clickbait you in 5 seconds.
That was good. I like that one. Funny. Hello there.
Evening, guys. What the fuck's gone on? A minute ago, Portugal were winning.
Oh no! Now Germany winning. I was looking forward for Germany not qualifying again.
I'm trying to arrange an interview with some players, and I just texted him, and I'm looking forward to Germany getting knocked out. How much of a bloody idiot do I look now?
Oh, what players? What players are you looking for to interview now? Yeah.
At the moment, the one I was just talking to was Frank Sinclair, ex-Chelsea, ex-Leicester.
Yeah.
I've got who else have I got lined up? Ewan Roberts.
Oh yeah, big Welsh.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's obviously in Wales at the moment. We tried it, and his Wi-Fi wasn't good enough. And then there's a couple of ex-Leicester ones like Steve Lynix, Richard Smith.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
If you can,
Are you a Leicester supporter?
For my, I used to. You see, that was force of habit there. I nearly said for my sins. What do you mean for my sins? We're FA Cup winners. We're Premier League winners. It's not for my sins anymore. Yes, I'm a Leicester fan.
well, he says
Shout it from the rooftops.
That's a good lineup. Good lineup you got coming on.
Chris, if they're ever free, you can just send them my way if you want to.
Yeah,
try and help out for charity.
Mate. Yeah,
I'm sure I can do one for charity. No, that'd be great. That'd be really great.
Chris,
I've got to come on your channel at some point. I've got to.
Yeah,
Chris,
I've got.
We'll do a preview. Yeah. We'll do a preview for the rest of the game. We'll do that.
Chris,
yeah,
I was doing a quiz show the other day. I was doing a bit of research and everything, and I just realised that in 1982-83, your strike force was Alan Smith and Gary Lineker. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My old school buddy Gary Lineker.
Oh yeah. I
was at school. Yeah, we were in the same class and same maths group.
Bloody hell. He looks good.
I don't know whatever happened to him, you know. And he probably has no idea who I am now.
Yeah, but it's like with people you went to school with, if you saw them, you'd probably recognise them, even if you think you've changed. Do you think
he was a big-headed bully at the time, but
bully?
You know, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me like that.
Oh no, I was often the on the end of his bullying. Oh. But I mean, you know, you're 14, 15-year-old kids, you know, you're not 40.
Was he a sports star and everyone loved him because he's quick and fast?
No, he was big-headed. He had his gang of friends.
Yeah.
And but taking that aside, he was bloody good at what he did, you know.
Yeah.
He was in the county team and he was good at cricket. So yeah, you know, but as a person at that point.
Did you ever get to see Lineker and Smith as a partnership?
Yeah.
Is that the best partnership you've seen? In the old days of 4-4-2?
That was before we nicked.
That's like big man, little man. I think Smith's talented.
Yeah, I mean, it was different times, and
big up, man.
You know, we've got, you know, at the moment Vardy and Nacho are going well together. Were they the best ever two? I mean, I could go back to sort of Frank Worthington and Keith Weller and Len Glover and those guys, you know. So they were good, but you know, they weren't. I mean, if I've got to say who was the best I've ever seen together, and I think I'm a few minutes behind you here, literally, but it would have to be Vardy and Okazaki.
Oh yeah, the Japanese guy.
My God, I can remember the first game he played for us. I saw him live, and he was we played Sunderland and we beat them 4-2. Sorry,
was this in the championship?
No,
right.
this was a season we won the league.
All right, okay.
And we
big up.
Yeah, thank you. On my time stream, by the way, we've just got half time, so I don't know how far I am behind you guys.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even half time yet.
But I tell you what, he was a fucking terrier. He never played more than 60 minutes because he was bloody knackered.
Yeah.
He would not. If he lost a ball, then
he could keep it like a sardine, couldn't he?
Yeah, he wouldn't give it up. He literally wouldn't give it up, and he was. I loved it. The guy was always happy, always got time for you. Yeah. He was brilliant. Loved his fish and chips.
Wasn't a Kai Havertz goal. It was a Ruben Diaz own goal.
Oh, Guerrero.
What was it?
Yeah, no. Just as half time come up, it flashed the score. And Ruben Diaz own goal and then Guerrero own goal.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say, when Kai Havertz scored that, I could have sworn that come off Ruben Diaz's foot and not Kai Havertz.
Well, hang on. One's saying it's Kai Havertz, one's saying it's Guerrero, one saying, yeah.
I don't know, they didn't play it in slow motion and I wasn't quick enough to get a real good look at it. But I was half convinced that it did come off of Ruben Diaz.
And I've spelt Guerrero wrong, so I have to redo that.
I don't know. Let's have a look.
I'm sorry, I don't know everybody's name, but the guy bottom right that I was just talking to, you an Arsenal fan, or have I just upset
He's
you?
a Man United fan.
He's a Man United fan.
Right. I'm from London.
He's putting up with our
You're from London, you're Man United fan.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, this is why we sing. This is why we sing to him. You live round the corner. You only live round the corner.
What's
that said, I'm a Leicester fan and I live in Dorset, but then I was born in Leicester, so I'm allowed.
So it's Chris, is it, Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
My name's Omondi, or
I think we just started following each other actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What's your good? There's a couple of Leicester.
I'm Leicester till I die.
Do you know Brad?
Yeah, he's one of my co-presenters.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah. I love Brad.
I must say, Brad's good. He comes across really well.
He's the knowledgeable one.
You know,
he's the Piers Morgan to my Suzanne Reid.
Sky Sports is saying it was Ruben Diaz and then Guerrero and goal.
Oh wow!
Because Google is saying it's Kai Havertz. They've just changed it. Yeah, they've just changed it.
Okay.
So I'll change it now.
I think the first one was a Ruben Diaz own goal.
Yeah, I've just changed it.
Nobody checked the BBC because they always get it wrong.
4 minutes apart.
So anyway, how's Harry Maguire settling in?
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's 80 million, by the way.
Yeah, well, you spent it wisely. Seems you're doing all right. To be honest, I'm a big supporter of Harry Maguire. I think without him, we were really struggling.
He's come good. He had a difficult first season, which you can understand.
Yeah. How did you like him when he was there?
Oh, he's brilliant. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. We didn't. I know. We used to say like, yeah, we've got rid of him, but we've got Soyuncu. We've what have you? But Maguire was good. And you came in with the money we were asking for. It was silly money, but no, he was good, and I think he was always going to struggle. 80 million quid is a lot of burden to carry on to that pitch, and Man United as well. and I just, it took him a while to settle, but now he's playing well for you.
How would you describe, if you've seen him live and think, how would you describe his game? What do you think his attributes are, his good attributes?
Fridge.
I mean, I think you've always got to have, for me, and I'm old school, but you've always got to have a defender who's tall and is good with his head.
Yeah.
And that, he didn't, if you look at Soyuncu when he plays, he thinks he's fucking Brazilian.
Yeah.
He does little twists and turns on the edge of the box. You're thinking, oh my God, no. Yeah. Harry, he used to get the ball and he'd get it and he'd just run out with it.
Yeah.
And or even boot it into Rosette. But thing was, he was good, at corners as well. He'd go up for the corners, he'd have that height there. Not saying we miss him because we have done a good job of replacing him, but I'd have been happy if he'd stayed. I wouldn't have been, I was disappointed he left, but hey, no joking aside, 80 million, you're not going to turn it down.
Yeah. What's happened to Wes Morgan? Is he leaving now?
He's just retired now. He's just this end of the season. Yeah.
You guys seem to look after your players, don't you? Is he going to stay in the region and be associated with the club?
I think with him, because him and Christian Fuchs have both retired this season, but I think Morgan's hopefully going to get a job as like a coach or developing the youngsters.
Yeah.
When you look at like James,
he's working the weight room size of him. He's a unit, isn't he?
He's good. Hey, you can't knock Wes Morgan. He even forgive him for coming from Nottingham Forest. He lifted that Premier League trophy for us. But no, I mean, his legs had gone. He was always prone to an own goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to love the guy.
Whatever happened to Robert Huth then? What happened to him?
Huth, brilliant. We loved Huth again. Yeah. He's up there with one of our best signings. We had him on loan, I think it was, from Stoke, and then we signed him permanently. And him and Morgan at the back were like unbelievable. Yeah. It was you just never going to get past them that season.
Whatever happened to him? Where did he go? Was he gone back to Germany?
He's retired now. He's just retired out the game. He went. I think he went back to Germany.
Okay.
I think he went back to Germany. But we loved Huth, and he'd got a head on him as well. He was like,
any like good youth gems coming through your academy? Anyone to look out for?
We have got loads, and that's the good thing. I mean, we've got this fantastic training facility that we've just which Harry Maguire paid for. If I'm honest,
indoor facility you got there.
Yeah, 9 pitches, 9-hole golf course, just in case we ever sign Gareth Bale. It's state of the art. I think it's only like second to possibly Man City's. It is unbelievable. Wow. Actually, Harry Maguire's money's paid for it. Yeah. But we had Luke Thomas. Left back. Yeah, we've got. Although he actually signed as a youth player, James Justin.
Oh yeah, well you signed him.
He came from Luton. But because of the injuries, he had to play, and he's been amazing. Yeah. Dewsbury Hall.
Don't know him.
Yeah, he's been on loan at Luton. He's won Championship Player of the Month and all those sort of things. So he's like a bit like a Maddison.
Oh, okay. Is he a black guy?
No.
All right, sounds like okay.
No.
Yeah. Hamza Chargi, he's done well to come through, isn't he? Oh no, you're frowning. Why are you frowning so much?
He splits opinion. Opinion. If he was to leave, I wouldn't be sorry.
Yeah.
He could have left in January. Newcastle wanted him. We held on to him because of injury.
Yep.
He's always got a red card in him.
Yeah, that's agreed.
He was on a final warning, and then he went and had a COVID party with Maddison and Perez. and was dropped for the Villa West Ham game, which we went on then to lose.
Yeah,
So he's a bit of a
Maverick.
I'm better. I think I'm better than I am sort of attitude. So if he was to go, and we should be signing Samari next week.
Oh yeah, from Lille.
Yeah, from
He's a
Lille.
good player, very good player. He is.
Yeah. So you got him, Ndidi, Mendy, who was been injured for 75% of his time. So
Yeah.
Chowdhury's like number 4, so he's going to go. And unfortunately, yeah, we won't be sort of having a party for him, unfortunately.
Oh.
Which is a shame. And
I think it's quite historic because he's the first British-born Somali or player, I think, to come through to be in the
something along those lines. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If he stays, he stays, and I'm not.
No, I agree.
Advocating that he should leave.
To be honest,
But
when you name the names that you just named, I don't think he's going to get in.
No.
And like I say, yeah, he has got a card in him.
Yes.
I would shut him as well.
Yeah. But
you know what?
Oh.
I just want to say, because I would say to Brad, whenever I speak to Leicester fans, you guys have. I've got an echo.
Yeah, there's an echo.
On mine.
No, it's mine. It's gone.
No, stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Go on,
I
carry
just
on.
want to say, yeah, you're the best run club. I think everyone's following your lead now. The way you sort of sign players, you go on statistics and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the echo.
We've had a good,
really successful way with Mahrez, Conte,
Yeah.
a lot of
Hang
players.
on. Try again.
Lots of players you brought in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I think that's the model now going forward.
Yeah.
Pick up
I mean,
players.
we've had it. We had it when we had Pearson.
Is
Yeah.
that true? Barca just signed the pie.
Yeah. Freebie.
Oh. No, we've had the good youth system since we've had Pearson, Shakespeare, and Walsh, and those three.
Shakespeare, he's good.
And I've got to be honest with you, we are no longer. We used to be a selling club. We had to sell every year to keep going. Now we don't. And if we'll go out and we'll buy somebody for like 400, 500,000 or 20 million, and somebody will come along 3 or 4 years later and pay us 50, 80 million. And, we just wonder why other clubs aren't doing it.
I think William Sabila from Arsenal, he was rated higher than Fofana, I think. But Fofana now looks like great value for money.
No, that's a bit like that. Arteta decided to judge him after 2 games. You can't judge a player after 2.5 games. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I think William Sabila is going to be a quality player.
He's a quality defender.
Yeah.
We've just turned 70 million down from Arsenal for Maddison, if the papers are to believe.
Yeah, Breakfast Pie is closing to joining. Hang on, I'm getting that echo again. Right, how's that? No, it's not.
No, I didn't.
Right.
I invested it yesterday and I left it the same. So.
Is it that? Stop now. Stop now. Memphis Depay is closing to join Barca on free transfer from Lyon. Barcelona have been talking to Memphis Depay since January, with the contract at Lyon expected to expire in June. The ex-Man United forward is close to being reunited with Ronald Koeman, who managed him for the Netherlands national team. So as a free transfer. Well, that's a decent player for a free transfer. Why aren't Arsenal looking at him? That's nice.
Did you have gone to Arsenal over Barcelona, though?
No, but I'm just saying, it's like, if he's a free transfer, don't know why Arsenal are not looking around for it. But then our fans will just turn our nose up at anything. Like, this the thing is that they know a lot. Oh yeah, but we need quality players. And when a quality player like Depay comes along for free, they're like, oh no, we don't. Oh no, he's not the right player we want. Well, like, it's better than what we've got, mate. Honestly,
that's sure. What do you think of Leicester's model of signing their players?
I think it's great. Their model works to a T. I mean, look what it managed to do under Brendan Rodgers, and also obviously Ranieri winning them a title, and their model works perfectly, and do you know why it works? It's because their owners care, right? This Mr. Cronky, Mr. Parasite, right, who sits in America and everything, being Mr. Stan, the Invisible Man, right? The reason he can't ever get the Leicester model that he wants Arsenal to be under, right? The only reason he's not getting that is because he doesn't give a basically.
Swear jar.
Oh, here we go. No, I don't. He doesn't give a shit, man. He doesn't give a shit. Right. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's why it won't work. You need a you
you
need
guys
an
used
owner
to
that
have French
cares.
market. You guys used to have the French market covered, didn't you?
Yeah, we used to with under Wenger, but then he tried to not just look at the eye test and just like that. He just looked at data all the time, which is why we got Granit Xhaka, we got Mustafi, right? All these crap players that we can't struggle to get rid of, all because of data.
And that was Wenger, huh?
That was Wenger. He decided to look at data rather than getting his scouts to pick up the players.
Okay.
So, and people moan that, and like I was last night saying like, oh yeah, but he was working wonders getting you fourth place. I said, but I didn't want fourth place. Why should Arsenal settle for fourth? We should be competing for a title.
You take it now.
No, but that's not the point. We should be competing for a title. We shouldn't be sitting here in fourth place or eighth place saying, we should.
Why should you be competing for a title, though? I mean, every club says that. Every fan would say,
look at
we should be
the amount of
competing
money
for a title.
we earn. Look at the amount of money we spend. We're the most expensive ticket price, right, of any club in the league in English football, right? Yeah. We earn more money on a match day than any other club in English football. We have more money in our reserves than any club in world football, right? We've got the facilities, the status and everything to be challenging. So why should we settle for 8th? Why should we settle for 9th and then settle for 4th?
Have you still got under Wenger, you had a very strict wage cap, didn't you?
Yeah, and then he decided to like
renew Ozil's contract.
Yeah, then he renews his Ozil's contract, and then I'm sorry.
Has he gone yet, Ozil? Have you got rid of him yet?
Yeah, we have got rid of him.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry. When you're saying top 4 is a trophy, as an Arsenal manager, that's not good enough.
Yeah, it's funny though. You see, because
who says
you've got to be careful what you wish for. As like me sat here, give me top 4 for the next 5 seasons, I'd grab your hand off.
Yeah.
And you can't think just because you've got them. There's no God-given right for any team to be really top.
Right? I'm not saying there's God-given right. We don't deserve to be in the way we've played and where we've been run the last few seasons. We don't deserve to be in Europe. Right? We don't deserve to be in the Champions League. We don't deserve to be in Europe. Right? But if we were run properly and run well, right, there should be every reason why we can't not challenge for a title.
And I know what you're saying about Kroenke, and I know what the Man United fans say about the Glaziers, but the Glaziers came along because of the fact that what they had there. They didn't turn up every week, but they were still winning things season after season.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Well, you were still winning things under Glaziers.
When you had Ferguson
okay.
We didn't. As soon as we bought the Cronkies, we never won anything. That was after the Champions League final. And that was it.
I want to ask a question.
We got Saeed in the building. How are you, mate?
Hi.
Game's kicked off again for the second half. How are you, Saeed?
He's muted.
Hello.
What time are you guys all on? I'm on 48:06.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I'm 47:50.
I'm 49:10. 49:10. 49. Oh well, not 49.
We're about a minute behind you then, Stephen, and just ahead.
Can you hear me now, Stephen?
Yes. How you doing,
How are
brother?
you? How are you, mate? No, I can hear him. I can hear something. Say it.
Hello.
Well, I know the little one's there. You heard me talking about Wenger again.
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, good. You're a bit of maybe a delay you got there. I asked that about 5 minutes ago.
I hope all of you are good, enjoying your weekend.
Yeah, everything good, everything good. And you?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my weekend. England's not playing.
Oh. Goal.
Goal. 3-1.
No way.
Holy hell.
Yeah, it's mutual.
What do you think of Rudiger? I think he's brilliant.
Rudiger.
Yeah,
I mean he's a very interesting story. You know, if you look at his season under Lampard,
yes,
he was on his way out, and the way he's rise for the challenge, and it's just amazing. You know, he's been so important for that Chelsea defense, and
he's a bit naughty as well, isn't he? I like that about him.
Yeah. He got that naughty side, you know. He's aggressive, but he's still good.
I think he's
still a good defender.
Man to man, top draw.
I like Rudiger.
3-1 Germany.
You know what? Germany, they always score similar goals. They just like passing the net across the 6-yard box. That's class.
Yeah,
the middle of the pitch has gone over to one side.
Germany.
Can't hear.
Hang on. No,
Offside.
No, can't hear.
Hang on, no, what are you saying?
I was saying, like, going back to what we were saying about all three goals being very similar. Coming in from sort of the middle, being whipped out wide, and then once it's crossed in, they've all been sort of tap-ins.
Yeah.
Two of them were own goals, but they've all been tap-ins.
Yeah, they worked it round them. Yeah, they worked it round them.
I like that. It's the wing backs that are crossing. Yeah, it's the wing back, isn't it? Goosens.
See, Mundy's dreaming about a pattern of play.
It's true.
I think we're all dreaming about a pattern of play.
Arsenal fan under Arteta.
Yeah, I know. We're all dreaming about a pattern of play. Chris is the only guy with a club that's got a pattern of play. Right?
Yeah. I like Leicester City a lot. If my daughter, when she grew up, if she asked me which team she should support, I'd tell her go support Leicester.
Oh wow!
I love that man.
Yeah, I would, honestly.
Well, no, you tell us
that man's got brains.
Says no, then go say Leicester.
I wouldn't want her to support Arsenal just for the fact that the Arsenal that I supported, that team or that club, it doesn't exist anymore.
No, that club. It's not that team. It's that club. That club doesn't exist. That club has no. That club has no touch.
Arsenal has become a corporate organization that only cares about numbers.
Yeah, say
wow.
They don't care about fans, traditions.
Yeah. Say, you know how we also said about like victory through harmony and touch of class. We've got none of that now.
Yeah,
none of it.
Yeah.
Our very soul and essence of our club doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Especially and that's why last season.
Yourself up about how you managed to convert me from Wimbledon when I was very young because of my dad to Arsenal.
Yeah, because Arsenal at that time were doing well.
Yeah, I know, but there are some times now where I sit there and think, oh, fuck Stephen, I could be supporting AFC Wimbledon now.
Hey, my dad, you know my dad was the late instigator in that.
Tickets would be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I could settle for that.
But then your club didn't exist.
Yeah, I know, but that's only because Wimbledon fucked off and became the MK Dons, and then a group of supporters got together. And thought, you know what? Fuck the ball. We're not having that. I'm not moving to Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
Let's start our own club. And AFC Wimbledon was purely Wimbledon fans who thought, fuck that. We're not doing the old MK Dons.
Quick thing, my friend Tony Reddins, we went and played football together out in New Zealand, but he was the first captain of AFC Wimbledon. He led them out for the first game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mad.
He's now he was involved he works at FIFA, but he was a New Zealand women's football coach at one point as well.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. But I was going to ask, I don't know if it's appropriate to ask this, but I've always wondered, Lester, Chris.
You.
Yeah, this is for you, Chris. Yeah, you know, like the helicopter accident.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been a bit, not suspicious, but just thinking, well, you'd hear more. So I saw the helicopter lift off and it crashed somewhere outside the stadium. So did it hit residential properties? Was anyone else hurt? Do you know anything like this?
No.
What's the story
like? They did an investigation, and it was something to do with the controls. The pilot actually, steered it away from some houses, and he got it into a car park just outside the ground where nobody else could get hurt. But yeah, it was mechanical failure. I mean, he does it every home game. Well, every game that he's at, which is 75% of the games. Yeah, you know, it was just normal. I mean, I didn't go to that game. I should have been going, and I didn't go.
Were you living in Dorset at the time?
Sorry?
What, have you been going to games since you residing in Dorset?
Yeah. I can't. It was a 7.5 hour return journey for a home game, I'll tell you.
Wow.
But, yeah, that's why I was so upset when Bournemouth got relegated, because they're down the road from me.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you know, we used to see it all the time. The helicopter would take off, and you'd hear it, and but it was
I never
a bit like.
Sorry, I was just saying, I never saw, like with the news, I followed it. I never saw the crash wreckage or anything like that. And I'm thinking,
no,
they've
never really released it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm just glad, because I think it's a residential area around the stadium, isn't it? It's quite residential around there.
Yeah. But like I say, he managed to, but he crashed it into this car park, which meant there was no fans hurt. You know, there's no extra, you know, deaths, which was a blessing, if there's ever a blessing in these things, you know. But it was amazing, because it, a bit like the ESL, you know, it brought fans together, you know, from clubs that, you know, we hated, like Nottingham Forest, Derby County, West Ham, you know, that you just don't get, and you'd see their scarves there, and it was an amazing feeling, the warmth that we felt from other fans or fans of other clubs was just like, it just blew us away, to be honest with you. And it's something as fans that we'll never forget how other fans, you know,
reacted
were to us on that. You know, and respect to all the other fans. It meant so much.
I think that's part of the beautiful thing of football, though, because we're going back to what happened to Christian Eriksen. You could see the two different sides of fans sharing the chant. Like, one half was singing Christian, and then the other was singing Eriksen. And I think that is the beautiful thing about football. Yeah, on match day you hate each other, but when something happens that has nothing to do with football, everybody comes together.
Good shout. I totally agree with that.
The decent fans, anyway. There's always an odd one, isn't there? But
but you have that in everything. So
yeah. I mean, it's amazing to think that, you know, you saw Schmeichel with Ericsson. He was like the first there. He was involved. And yet he was the first there with the helicopter crash as well.
Oh, wow.
He had to physically be pulled back because he was trying to get the chairman out.
Wow.
And he had to, the stewards had to physically pull him back to stop him getting too close. Because obviously it also exploded as well with the fuel and everything.
That's traumatic experience for him, isn't it?
Another goal. Another goal. Go Suns.
Great header.
Not Germany
Gonna go
again,
for it.
please.
Yeah, Germany.
For fuck's sake, Portugal. One job.
And I was expecting Portugal to win this.
Never right for
I think
Germany.
most people were, to be honest with you.
I mean, that's the thing about this German side, though. You can't underestimate them.
No.
When they show up, they really show up.
Because they play like a club side. They're so drilled, and like the patterns of their goals always the same.
But I think that's part of the fact that Joachim Low's been there for, 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
Evening, Stephen.
And they always get stronger, don't they?
Win. Big up
as it
Tony
goes into the
Blackwell,
tournament.
Man.
Also,
I don't know if I follow you on Twitter.
Sorry. Like even I know they won the World Cup 1990. They got battered, or they got to the final, I think, in 92, European champion. But then in 96, they didn't have a great side, and they still won it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't write Germany off, can you?
Yeah.
Put a link in the chat, Tony, if you want to come on.
I'll tell you what, this could end up being embarrassing for Portugal.
Oh, big time.
There's a small bucket in the rotor.
Remember that Germany-Brazil game?
It was a bucket in the rotor.
World Cup. I can see that happening again if they're not careful.
That broke loose and sent the helicopter crashing into an uncontrollable spin. Chelsea's bogey team, boom. The strange part was the helicopter had only recently been serviced. Big up Tony Blackwell. Big up Goody. I'll find you. 4-1. You have to admire and envy Germany as an English fan. Germany is what England was supposed to be. They never played scared and always a positive for a win.
Who said
Big
that?
up Arthur Manic.
Yeah.
Germany.
I feel like Portugal, they kind of suffer with the similar issues as England does. They have the wrong manager for the group of players that they have as a team.
Wrong manager? Who is their manager?
He's been there for quite long now, and he's a very defensive and pragmatic manager. Portugal.
Okay.
Portugal's.
If you remember, they won the Euros 2016.
Yeah.
And they were very, very defensive. I think they even finished third in their group, so they were quite lucky to go through.
3 draws.
And yeah. And I think because they won, they couldn't sack him, but I can't see them repeat that or do something similar as long as he's there.
It's all about efficiency as well. I think the Portuguese, they got flair. They've always been flair players and attractive Portugal as individual, but up against a German unit, a well-oiled German unit, no matter how great we think or not so great we think they are, they still deliver every tournament. Look at their record in every single tournament. It's very rare that they really, I think it's 94, they didn't do too well. But it's very
last
rare.
tournament they didn't do well, the World Cup.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, so there's 2 then in the last 30, 40 years that they haven't done well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As a rule, though, I feel like the German team has been very consistent compared to a lot of other countries. Like they might not be right up there, but they're consistently getting to semis and finals. So
yeah,
Like I said, even if they're not winning, they're consistently up there in the top four teams.
Can I ask the panel a question?
Yeah, go on.
Sounds like University Challenge. Robin Gosens for Germany. What do you all reckon to him? Because rumours are we've actually put a bid in for him.
Looks decent, mate. He's done well here.
It gives you good balance for Germany. He's sort of not someone before the tournament. People really spoke
following the Scotland debacle last night, Southgate said, "If you're not going to win a match, at least don't lose it." That says it all you need to know about his manager. Okay, what a draw. Yeah. Well said.
Okay, I mean, everybody's having a go at Southgate here, but I want to know if we get rid of Southgate, and we've gone foreign before, so I wouldn't suggest we're going to go foreign again. Who would you have in his place?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
What's he done? What's he won? And
he's right for starters. I don't think he's experienced enough. When he was a club manager, he wasn't good enough. If he was to be released, I don't think any top 6 or 10 clubs would actually go in for him. I think the main problem with England is the grassroots. We're watching Germany, we're watching Holland, and they play like club sides because they're drilled. Like all their players are drilled into some sort of philosophy and IQ of how to play their football, where to be positioned, not to be selfish, no egos. You know, they hardly ever have any star players. Ozil maybe was one of the most talented players, but he wasn't really, you know, their best player is usually like someone like Muller, who's known for his hard working, efficiency, teamwork, all that kind of thing. That's what we're lacking. England think they're better than they actually are. They don't have any sort of.
Yeah, we always have, haven't we? Really.
Yeah, the thing is, if we said today the football's moved on, England's still playing the dark ages. They still think they can beat teams through long ball. That's been our fast-paced thing. When you go to grounds, fans don't applaud when you pass backwards or keep possessions anymore. They applaud, get attack, that kind of thing.
Well,
I think it's built from grassroots. They're not. If anyone's growing up and playing football at a high level these days, maybe it's changing now, but we're so far behind. But there's no philosophy. There's no sort of thing. They always want big players who, if you're big and strong, you're going to get an advantage over a technically small player all the time.
But just coming back though, in fairness, again, that said, who would replace Southgate? This is a guy that 3 years ago got us into a World Cup semi-final.
Yeah, but how did he get us to a World Cup? Who did we beat in those groups?
Oh, it's not. You know, Man United got to the final of the Europa League. They only managed to do that because they failed. They failed at the Champions League. Does
the goal?
Does that knock you down at all? That's still, you know, you're still in a final. You can only play who's in front of you.
Yeah, but the problem is when you're lacking a philosophy to play.
Let's face it. Before Southgate, we had Roy Hodgson, who didn't even get us out of the bloody group in Brazil.
Yeah, agreed. But I think when that was in South America, it's hard to play out there. But I think when you're lacking a philosophy of play,
professional footballers should be able to play wherever they play. It's like saying, well, you lost an away game, the away leg of a game, because it was in a foreign country. We couldn't beat Costa Rica. We couldn't beat Costa Rica under Roy Hodgson.
Right, hang on, guys. So, who scored that? Who scored that one for?
That was Diego
Jota.
Right, let me just put that in. Oh, for fuck's sake!
But when you lack philosophy of play or style of play or any kind of identity, that's why we struggle to beat these teams. When we come up against someone who's elite, it's guaranteed they're going to lose. So, but Germany, for example, look at them. If we were doing this would be like United, like beating Holland 4-1.
I still say, who would we replace Southgate with?
Okay, let me name it. Bielsa. Bielsa, Big Sam.
Would you have a foreign manager as an England manager again?
I don't think it makes a difference because England, if you look at England Premiership, there's not many England managers who are successful.
There's not many English players at those English clubs under the non-English managers.
The reason I said Eddie Howe is because he's an attacking manager. Right? The players we've got does not suit a defensive style of play. Right? Our defense is our weakness. So why are we playing defensively? We need to be playing on the front foot, attacking players. We've got so much attacking talent. Right? It's actually scary, right?
Can I
Use
just
it.
put this out there? Ian Holloway just for the interviews.
Don't mention that. Don't mention that name to us as Leicester fans.
Thank you. This comment. This is perfect.
Yeah.
They were fantastic managers, but the FA told them to, just like Brian Clough. They never got their England job because the FA, that's a big problem.
Brian Clough should have got it. Yeah, Brian Clough should have got one. They should have got a go. So I got to a final as he used some of the under 90 23s, so they respected him. The honeymoon period is over, and now they have no respect for him and just go through the motions. Right? Did Southgate?
Well, then those players need to look at themselves, because if an England player pulls on the England shirt and can't have the pride to go out and play, and they just go through the motions, then tell them to fuck off and get somebody in that will play.
Yeah, but they have to be managed, don't they?
I do agree with this, right? Eddie Howe, young and organised. Consider, but
he's won. No, I mean, not being awful. This is the guy.
Whoa. He got.
I agree with Chris.
He got Bournemouth promoted, right?
Oh wow!
In 2 seasons from League One to Champions League. Yeah, right.
Southgate got Middlesbrough to a final. You know, I mean, come on, getting somebody promoted does not make you good enough to be England manager.
Steve, remember Bobby Robson? Look what he done with Ipswich. He's got.
You're looking for an attacking manager. What else would you need?
Yeah,
what else do you suggest?
Your credentials are saying he's got to be English. So then that's why I said
it doesn't have to be English. I don't really care.
Sorry. I thought you
doesn't need to be English, but I'm just saying.
English.
Right? If people are saying he's got to be English, well, what attacking managers do you suggest that are English?
So we get an attacking manager in, and suddenly we're going to win the World Cup, are we?
No, we're not.
Because I tell you what, I've watched Eddie Howe at Bournemouth many times, and if he attacks, I mean, I can remember Spurs when they had Ozzy Ardiles in charge.
Oh God, yeah.
And they'd score 4 or 5, but they'd let 5 or 6 in at the back.
Hang on a minute, right?
That's true.
Right, I'm not saying just getting an attacking manager in is going to turn us into world beaters. I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that surely we need. No, I'm sorry. What I'm saying, get an attacking manager in, right? That suits the squad that we've got. It'll give us a better chance at least.
Tony, and I respect Tony because he's obviously a Leicester fan, but he's just come on and said that the guys, obviously, what he was hinting at was the guys don't have any respect for Gareth Southgate. What respect the likes of Harry Kane, Raheem Sterling, all of those, what respect are they going to have for Eddie Howe? They're walking through, what have you won? What have you played? Southgate's played in World Cups.
Everyone keeps moaning saying it's got to be bloody English. Well, what other English managers do you suggest?
All right, going back to Tony.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're not. There's nobody better than Southgate
I
out
just
there.
want someone who's a good manager. Yeah. I don't care who he is.
Tony, this is where you go wrong. Like we said earlier, Tony made a good point about Hoddle and Venables. They were the best, and look what they done to them.
I agree.
What they done to them. That was an era where they got to the World Cup '98, and Hoddle, and after they should have gone forward with that. And then Venables, some sort of stupid thing behind the scenes, nothing to do with football. They get rid of him. It's a joke.
Alan Sugar. Both those managers left because of non-football related incidents.
It's not just because of their managers, right? It's not just because of their managers, right? The fact that I think that these players don't have any sort of respect and do what they do for their clubs is because the money they get from being in international football goes to charity, right? And Bargav, stop bringing the Queen into it, please. Right, it's got nothing to do with it. It's the FA. The F Queen's request for an English manager. She doesn't request anything. Right, get on it.
Why were you talking about the England manager?
So Chris put the question out: who, if it weren't for Southgate, who would we bring in for manager?
Who would we bring in? Those players don't have the pride for England now, Chris. They're more worried about the pound and pence sign, right? How many times do you see an England player pull out a game due to a fake injury? Not
as often as Ryan Giggs used to out of the Wales squad.
Whoa. Hang on. Yeah, but that's Ryan Giggs and Wales.
That's my case.
Brendan Brendan Rodgers would be a great manager for England.
Yes, agreed.
No, not listening. Mane, it could be in although it could be Mane, it could be in general.
What's all that about with Rudiger there? You can't be doing that.
Yeah,
why are you not getting yellow carded?
because it's
Let's be honest with you. Whoever gets the England manager's job, it's a hot potato. He's never going to. It's never. You've got a club manager, right? Arteta, and 75% of Arsenal fans hate him. You got an England manager, and 75% of 92 clubs fans hate the guy. Whoever we get, Kevin Keegan, he was one of the most popular guys ever, and he couldn't do it.
Yep.
And that's the problem. Whoever we build these players up on managers, and 4 years ago, Southgate was the best thing since sliced bread. Now everybody's having a go at him, but they're all having a go at him without saying who they could, who would replace him with. And like I say, 4 years ago, everybody was licking his arse and saying he's the best thing since sliced bread. And those same people are probably now the ones that are saying Southgate should go.
But I think, sorry,
Graham Potter.
No.
Well, again, what's he won?
Oh my life!
He kept Brighton to in the Premier League. Makes him an England manager.
No top manager is going to leave their club and go to England. They're not. Everyone keeps saying they want. Everyone keeps moaning, right? We don't want Southgate, but then we want an English manager.
I'm happy with Southgate. I think we should stick with him.
Why? Based on what?
Based on the fact that 4 years ago he got us into the 4th place in the World Cup, and we've played 2 games since then. We played
Panama.
I think Chris.
Yeah, we played Costa Rica. We played Costa Rica in the World Cups before that, and we couldn't beat Costa Rica. And don't give me the shit that it was in Brazil, so we can't play in the heat.
We played Colombia and Sweden.
Chris, how many European sides have won in South America? The World Cup in South America, apart from Germany. Germany only done it recently. Before that, it was never done.
I mean, we're dragging. I mean, that's a bit like a manager coming out and saying we lost the game because we had the wrong colour shirts on. What manager would do an excuse like that?
Hang on, here's a great comment. Right. It's a poison chalice, Chris. To be honest, we should be having this debate in because on our match reaction tonight. To be honest, at 10:15.
But Tony's quite right. Yes, Tony is a poison chalice, 100%.
The media all give you the thumbs up, and soon after, go through your bins to find all sorts about your past. Nobody ever said Southgate was the best thing since sliced bread. No.
I think Jose Mourinho, just prior to the tournament, he said the England job is like there's only the Brazilian job, which is just as bad as that, where there's so much pressure.
Chris, how many managers have England had won nothing? Seems that you're biased for the next appointment.
Okay, no, Tony, let's have a look at that then, because the managers that have done well are managers that have had experience as either a player or as a manager. Bobby Robson, he was manager of Barcelona. He was manager of Ipswich Town. He got Ipswich Town to a European Cup final. Not winning it, not necessarily winning, but he had that experience. And what I'm saying is Graham Potter and Eddie Howe have not got that experience.
Yeah. Even if Brendan Rodgers or David Moyes was English, they would have more experience and more credentials to say they would be England manager based on what they've done.
Whether they would be good enough is obviously another matter, but they've got the experience.
Man United, look what happened.
He wasn't given a chance at Man United, though, was he? Any manager that followed Alex Ferguson in there wasn't going to last. And Alex Ferguson knew what he was. He left at the right time. Alex Ferguson didn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Since then, sorry. Go on. No,
I was saying the boots were too big to fill. Anybody that followed Fergie wasn't ever going to last long.
That's right.
You cannot fill those shoes.
Yeah. But I think since then, David Moyes, he went to Real Sociedad and he's come back and he's got a lot more worldly or European experience, and it's helped him a lot, you know? So,
yeah, anyway, game of the tournament.
Yep, so far.
Yep. Yeah, the game of the tournament. Definitely do smash that like button and subscribe button. Keep bringing people in to watch. This is a great debate and great game as well.
Two things about Gareth Southgate though. One, not many people can carry off a waistcoat like he can. And B, wasn't he a great actor in that pizza ad? I mean, you know, Alice McKay. End of argument.
And he played a good puppet in Sesame Street, Gonzo.
He hasn't failed us yet, has he?
Yes, he has.
Not. I mean, in this tournament,
Southgate.
Oh, yeah. But for me, I'm saying this. For me, you need a guy who's going to say, "Look, like Harry Kane. Why is he instructing him to come so deep? Is it Southgate saying to him? I don't see Southgate going saying, no, you stay up front and you come off. You know, oh, you're not the golden boy here. Just you scored the goals. I'm playing to a system, and you got to stick to it. You know, I see he's just a yes man and sweetening up the players, cutting their toenails, all that kind of thing. I'm not happy with that. You need someone out there who's going to be decisive and know what they want. That's what I say. Even Mourinho for the job. Like they tried to put Capello in there, and then players are like, "Oh, we get upset now. It's too harsh. She don't even talk to me. They didn't phone me to say I'm not in the squad." You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they're never happy. They're never happy. It's the ego of the players. Like I said, it's the grassroots of English football. That's the problem with England. That's why they will never win, because you need to play like a club side when you go to international level, and it's only clubs like It's only Holland, Germany. These are the sides that are doing it well. It's only Spain recently done well when he started playing the club side. You know, the rest, like Brazil, obviously they're multi-talented.
Go for the last comments as well.
Yeah, it's interesting what you said there on Monday, and I think one of the issues
I'm just going to quickly go for the comments.
One
of the
save that.
There's always a decent Italian Italian manager available, and they are willing to come to England. You somehow the FA managed to find the only dull Italian in Capello. Lol. Chris was Southgate the one wearing the paper bag.
It might have been actually.
Hey Manic, how you dude? He cuts their toenails. Haha, that's one funny. Southgate has taken 3 players who are injured or burnt out, 12 defenders, so he doesn't want to attack them, but defend a lead if we get it. That performance yesterday was a disgrace. This guy got Middlesbrough relegated in his last job in the club football. Any fans who back his waistcoat are deluded. Arsenal, Manic. Oh God.
Can I ask one question though?
Hang on, we're on this. About 10 minutes to go.
Last question.
Right, can Portugal get last 2 goals?
Yes, they can.
Do we think the French fans are having the same conversation about their manager now?
Should I say? Can I answer that quickly?
Yeah.
No, because they're world champions.
They are, but they've won 1, drew 1 in this Euros.
I think, like Mourinho said, there's more media pressure on England manager and the Brazilian manager than any other manager in world football. I think the French, where they've done really well in early 80s, they set up the academy, and since then in 84 in the Euros they won it. 86 they got to the quarterfinal or the semi-finals, and then 98 they won the World Cup. And they started bringing in. There was no prejudice in their football. I think there's a lot of prejudice in English football still. And they started to play. If you look at the talent pool they've got in France, it's because they don't have any prejudice. They don't discriminate against players, and anyone can play. You could have a totally African team playing for France, and no one, it's like not really important. But I think there's something about the FA which is they discriminate, and it's shown so many times over the years. For example, people might not agree with me, but I always think, like in 1996, Alan Shearer signed for Newcastle. He weren't playing Champions League football after that, really. It wasn't really that much playing. It wasn't like going into late stages and all that kind of thing. Andy Cole's playing Champions League football. He hardly got any caps, but always going deep into the Champions League. He was always, and he's hardly getting any caps. Like Shearer's the golden boy. He's got to play no matter what. Give him a chance. I just think there's a lot of discrimination with things. A lot of things that need to be scrapped. And someone would come in and say, don't listen to the FA and start picking the team based on merit, based on his experience, and most importantly, getting the club, getting the international side to play like a club side and have some sort of philosophy. What are we good at? Let's try and work on this. Like Germany, watching Germany today annihilate, as in walk through with their system, with their style of play, break down any team, break down Brazil, and now look what they're doing to Portugal with their goals. Simple goals, tap-ins. We couldn't even do that. So there's no philosophy, no identity. We need someone to install that, and it's going to take another 20 years at this rate.
Mundy's right. All four of the German goals have been very similar. But if something isn't broke, don't fix it.
That's their philosophy. That's their identity. They've been doing it for years.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, but look. If you look at their goals, that's what happens when you put numbers in the box. You put players in the box. That's what can happen because defenders start panicking.
Southgate don't do that.
Balls go in and ping pong bang.
You're not seeing Harry Kane in the box, are you? Because he wants to play number 10 and be the provider.
I know.
And take up space that belongs to other players. It's just crazy.
Like
no manager's not even saying anything about it.
This is an opportunity for me for Southgate to now just go, you know what? We've got the World Cup coming up, next year. This is a perfect platform for him to get these youngsters at it and just give them the license to go and do it.
Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Look, we won the under 17s World Cup. We got far deep in the under 21s tournaments recently. These are younger players with energy and with a system and ability, and they're known for winning. But he still insists on playing team. I would rather. I don't know if you remember in 1988 when in the Euros we got battered. We didn't get out of group stage. I think we drew with Ireland, lost to Holland, lost to Russia, and then 2 years later we get into the semi-final of the thing. Sometimes you have to, and they kept with Bobby Robson. They kept with him. So sometimes you have to go through some. To have an inquest, to have things change, you have to go try, take a defeat. Sometimes when you lose, you really win. By sneaking through to the semi-final of the World Cup,
Tony,
that was not deserved. They're playing rubbish teams. As soon as we come up against someone decent, half decent,
that's Mike Green.
Everyone's like praise. Oh, we got to the semi-final.
Goes up to Mike Green as well.
Stephen, hold on, I can't hear what Monday's saying.
Sorry. Sorry. Goes up to Mike Green's channel as well as ours, and as well as Let It Till I Die. And and also there's a link in the chat. If anyone wants to come on for the last 5 minutes. So go on Monday, repeat that, man, because I was over you.
I'm just saying, I think sometimes you have to lose to really win. So I gave the example of in 1988, England, they couldn't even get at a group stage under Bobby Robson. 2 years prior to that, he got to the quarterfinals, the hand of God, and he was doing all right. But then after the Euro 1988, didn't get out of the group stage, lost to Russia, lost to drew with Ireland, it's like drawing with Scotland, lost to Holland, Marco van Basten, hat-trick, left Tony Adams on his arse, who's supposed to be the new, top guy. But mind you, we were out of Europe in those years, so I think that set us back during the Heysel Stadium ban. So that set us back a long way, as in terms of football and style and all that kind of thing. But to come back in 1990 under Bobby Robson, he went to three at the back, he tampered with it, and tweaked it a little bit. But to come back after 2 years, 88, he got hell for that. Come back 2 years later and then taking a loss to achieve something. So sometimes you have to learn by doing it. And I think if you're playing safety first, it's not a good idea all the time. You've got to go out there and try your philosophy and say, look, at least I tried my best. In the World Cup, they played 5 at the back and they tried to play too safe. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then they got through on penalties against Colombia. I mean, come on. You can't beat teams in open play. You can't score goals like Germany in open play like this, where it's very, it's clear cut chances, open play goals. This is how we score our goals. Cross from the 6-yard box, overlap, whatever we're trying to do. Do something where we can see some progression, and the teams, pride, the grassroots are seeing this and say, this is how we score our goals. This is what we do, But I'm not seeing that, so that's why I say teams like Holland. Look, Holland. What's the population of Holland? And look how fantastic they are. Like I said the other day, the right back comes in, young boy. Comes in, knows exactly what to do. A centre-back comes in. They haven't got Virgil van Dijk. A centre-back who's like 19 years old comes in, steps in, knows what to do because it's grounded in them as boys. So all of them, when they come together on an international level, they're playing like club sides. Unfortunately, England don't do that. So I think that's why I keep referring back to saying it's a grassroots issue. I'm not going to get on Southgate's back or whatever. He's just doing the best he can do. But I also think that, the whole English philosophy needs to change and they need to get an idea again.
Good point. Very good point. Anyone who wants Southgate should just stick to what you, because obviously their judgment about international football is off. I'd see
opinions,
Daniel.
mate. It's all about opinions. We're all entitled to them.
Yeah, good discussion.
I see Daniel isn't doing watch-alongs until tomorrow, so you will be on it, mate. I've done it a bit. Was a bit nervous, but don't worry, fella, you can do it. This blank somehow manages to play negative football with a plethora of attacking talent in the squad. We are spoiled with attacking talent. Play expansive football, you clown.
Good shout.
Ouch.
Good shout. Who's Arsenal plank? He makes some good points.
Arsenal
Manic, sorry. Arsenal plank. Sorry. That's what...
How to make friends and influence people, mate?
Yeah.
After what Man United did last season, I won't say plank.
Sorry.
You've got to edit that bit out, Stephen. You've got to edit that bit out. Make it into a jingle.
Give me Arsenal.
No, I'm gonna clip it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, clip it.
Really good comments in the chat today.
Yeah, very good. Smash that like button, people, and hit that subscribe button if you're new.
I think in general there's been good discussion about everything though. Like we're getting all sides of the story. Like,
but don't worry, guys. We've got a whole
slightly different to add. So
we've got a whole match reaction to this at 10:15. So
what we react to England?
What to add to the second half? We've been discussing it.
The England game.
It's unlikely to happen. It really is unlikely to happen. But I would be very interested to see what people are saying. Should England win the whole thing? Will there still be then saying Southgate out, Southgate's bad? As I say, it isn't going to happen. We're not going to win it, but it would be interesting to see. Football, if you look at football fan in the dictionary, it says fickle. I'm as fickle as the next football fan. Yeah, of course I am. And we all are with players. You can be moaning about a player all day, and then he goes and scores a goal for your team, and you love him, and you're up and you're cheering. We are fickle. But that would be interesting, but it ain't going to happen, And I would love to see. I think his choice of players. I mean, yesterday screaming for Grealish to come on, and then he takes Foden off, who'd been the best player.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Steven, it's like Bamiyan coming off with Willian, right? Or bringing Fred on.
Or replacing Hodgson for Southgate.
Right, Stephen. They replaced him with Sam Allardyce first.
Or Ferguson with Moyes.
Steve, Stephen, they are insulting our club. Well, we deserve it. I guess we are a laughing stock of English football.
We are.
Yeah.
I think we are the laughing stock. It's a joke.
Yeah, Man United are, aren't they?
Ah.
You just said you are, so Man United are.
I'm saying we as in England.
It's the first time in years I've ever had Arsenal, seen Arsenal and Tottenham fans agree on anything.
Hang on, he said club football. He said club football, and you said, yeah, we are laughing stocks. And Money Night are laughing stocks.
Only in this show.
You're
the host.
Yeah, I know we agree, but like we're relying on Harry Kane, who's a Tottenham player.
But you know, the only thing you've ever agreed on is 30 odd 40 years is this season that you're both shit.
I'm not. If we pick Calvert-Lewin in the next game and he scores a brace, I'm going to literally say, I told you what happens.
Hey, I was like that in the Croatia game. I was panning Sterling all game. Don't pass to Sterling. Fucking Sterling, what are you giving it to him for? Oh, he scored. Great game. Great player, that Sterling. I'm saying all along. I
think Sterling gets a raw deal. I think he's quite... I think he's a good player. I think he's a good one. A couple of years ago, I was saying he's England's best player.
What?
Yeah.
Are you doing the same?
When he was scoring goals for Man City, I think he's probably one of England's best players out there.
Full time. It's 4-2 again to Germany against Portugal. Wow, that was a game. That
means France-Portugal is going to be a showtime game.
I wonder what the odds were if you had a fiver to put it on that score.
Oh, you would have bet a better fair quid. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Talk. What do you make of the game?
I just think Portugal started well. We see that Portugal started well. Germany were a bit sort of like uncertain. Just lots of bit uncertain and all over the shop. But to be honest, I don't think Portugal helped themselves with their defending. They've Germany. They've just give that game to Germany. So I'm not reading too much into this from Germany's point of view, if I'm honest with you. Because Portugal was shy at the back. Simple as that. Nothing much more to say, is there? They were crap. Portugal were crap at the back. You know what? I don't know what the table says now, what they've got to do to get through, but I don't think they're going to be doing that again. They got to beat France.
Well, they've got to get a draw against France at least.
Well, I think, considering France's result, that's not out of the question, is it? So that right?
Actually, if they get a draw against France, France will be third.
Oh, what a goal difference! They've let in 2 today. There's 2.
Yeah, they're letting 2 as well, so they would be on -1. And if they got a draw, they'd only be 4. They'd be 4 points.
Oh, sugar! Yeah, they beat Hungary 3-0, didn't they?
If they got a draw, no, hang on, no, wait. If they got a draw, no, there'd be 5 points. Portugal would be third. Sorry.
So Germany will beat Hungary.
So there would be Portugal would have 4 points on third +1. France will be second with 5 points. Germany would be ahead on 6 if they beat Hungary.
So it's true to form. This group is the group of death, or it's gonna.
But if Portugal win, then and Germany win, they go level each other with 6 points, right? And France end up third.
Wow, I think France will qualify there, won't they? Because third place teams can qualify if they've got enough. Remember Portugal and Northern Ireland.
Well, no, to be fair, if that's the case, then Germany, France would only have, they'd only have 4 points, wouldn't they? So,
okay.
So I'm on. Noah, what do you make the game?
Going back to what Talk said, I feel like Portugal sort of handed Germany the game. Don't get me wrong, German goals were good. Like as I was saying with Amundi earlier, all of their goals were similar. So it shows that their consistency pays off. But again, like Talk said, that the Portugal defence just was a bit shit, to be quite frank, and they could have avoided some of those goals. And maybe brought the game a bit more level. But I feel like Germany did very well. Definitely the most exciting match of the tournament so far.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Chris, What are you saying about the game?
I don't like this gate. I think that was a really poor performance, and it was all Southgate's fault. And you know, if you can't manage a team like Portugal to a win, then he should just be sacked.
What's this game, yeah? This game, God.
It is. Yeah, but you're blaming him for everything. We might as well blame him for Portugal losing. No, you'd have never. You know, all credit to Germany because again, everybody had written them off after the last game, and it just shows one game how it can turn things around. Portugal were. I can't believe Portugal lost that. To be honest with you, I really, really can't. It makes it very interesting to see who we may, if we qualify, get in the next round.
Okay, Amundi, what are you saying?
Yeah, really good comments from you guys from the panel. I just think this just highlights how important it is to have a team, you know, like and a style of play and consistency, and not too many superstars. You know, you try having one or two, but Germany, yeah, I really, as much as I dislike them, which we've been growing up to dislike Germany for some reason, you have to admire them. They're efficient. Like a well-oiled machine, and just you can never really write them off. I think a lot of people have written them off because it's like Euro '96 over again, because they don't think they're good. They haven't got the best players, or they're not the at their best. But this is just another example of being set up well, being well drilled, having a way of play which is going to provide you goals, as Niall was talking about. And they make it very effective. And England and other teams can learn a lot from that. So yeah, and just on Portugal quickly, I think Portugal, Ruben Dias has been voted the PFA Player of the Year thing, but it's like individuals, and Ronaldo was top goal scorer in Italy. Do you know what I'm saying? And Bruno Fernandes was like the sensation apparently for Man United. So you'd think, yeah, on paper, it's not a game of FIFA out here. You have to be organised. And someone in here said about the manager of Portugal not being so good or winging it a bit from winning the last tournament. So I think just highlights look at Hungary today, how they defended, how they positionally, how good they were. I just think Portugal, they got that sort of Latin kind of flair. They sometimes don't feel able to do that. Look at the back post. Jota wasn't getting back to mark the guy. Goossens for the header. He was just standing there. You know, if that was Germany, it wouldn't happen. They would get men behind the ball and say, yeah, play through us. You know, that kind of thing. So congratulations to Germany. I think they're still a force in this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why you can't write off Germany ever in a major tournament. They know how to play these big on the big stage. So Portugal, like, they need to sort themselves out defensively, because that was defensively poor by Portugal, so easily cut open by Germany's attacking play. And yeah, so just gonna quickly go through the last comments. Man, he put Hungary can still get out of this group, near impossible, but they would have took that before the group started, having a chance in the last game. Yeah, but what if Hungary win? Yeah, what if Hungary win? I found out the trust the process. Shut up.
Yes, Andy.
Also, a German manager managing England may not go down well with the English. It will be the biggest kick in the teeth to some. Many wouldn't get past the nationality. Yeah.
The thing is there, what if a German manager did end up managing the England team and we started winning shit? Nobody would have a problem.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh no, this is, I would have the job, but I can't get past him.
You've got to have standards, haven't you? I mean, come on.
Awesome,
guys. I've got to go now. Thanks for having me on.
Nice to meet you, Chris. God
and
bless
you.
I've
sent you a message on Twitter, mate. So we'll have to do something. Thanks for having me on. Take care, everybody. Big up, Stephen.
Bye-bye.
Good luck, mate. Take
Chris,
care.
Get in contact with those guests sometime. And,
we'll do. And don't forget, hashtag Sack Southgate. See you guys.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Bruno missing big games yet again. If Hungary win and France win, Hungary finish second. Stephen, do you know if Wenger ever got the hang of zipping up his coat before he left?
Who said that? Who said that? Who was that?
Arsenal Manic.
He's brilliant. He's on top form. Top form.
It's either that
or stand up. I'll be dying.
It's either that or did he ever get? Did he ever manage to tie anything up with his band of string?
Oh god.
Would be a shock if Hungary get through.
Yeah.
Manager to a large degree represents the willed character of the character of the team. Southgate is our character. Enough said. A cereal bowl chob cow story of being a hog, but there's no point beating around the bush. Manic Wenger should have zipped up and fucked off. Portugal did help Germany by scoring 2
Hey, these
goals.
comments, man. Bloody hell.
Oh, my life.
Brilliant. Wow.
It
Who
could
is
be-
it? So it's an Arsenal
It could be
Manic?
worse. It could be. It
Is
could
that
be
Arsenal
worse.
Manic? guy?
Ollie has to keep turning up and having to redo his puncher on his wheels. Puncher repair kit.
That's man, my belly's hurting, my cheeks are hurting me, man. That's funny.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to end it there, to be honest, because not
Great show.
Enough
You know
said,
what?
it was a great
Laughter is
show.
a good medicine, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it is at times. Yeah, it is. But make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button as usual. Share it on your socials, and we're back at 7:45 p.m. for Poland versus Spain. See if that's a good enough contest. If you gave Southgate Lewis Hamilton's car and put him up against the three-legged van, he somehow managed to lose his
Oh God! This guy! Please, I beg you, when you stop laughing, read it out. Read it out nice and slow. Because this is classic.
I'll read it. I'll read it.
I'll read it. What if Southgate give Lewis Hamilton's car and put him up against the Del Boys three-legged van, he'd somehow manage to lose in a race, right?
Oh, that is brilliant, man.
Right, I'll set a van for 500 Nika.
Oh man.
Go on, talk. Go on, talk. Do it again, man. You do it.
Go on, talk.
Do what?
Del Boy, like the like Cockney London, like your Terry Tibbs or whatever.
Oh, sugar.
I'll shout something. I'll say something. All right. Now, if you give Gareth Southgate Lewis Hamilton's car, right, back in a race against Del Boy's pretty good man, it's somehow managed to lose the fucking race because you.
That's good. I love it. That is flipping good, man. Flipping good. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Take a bow, man.
That's great.
Yes, Static.
Laugh my fucking
and big up King Tony. He's obviously a Brentford supporter, eh? King Tony.
You got my age wrong last night on Daniel's channel. Unlucky. See you later, lads. Big up. Great.
Yeah.
Take it easy, lads. It's all fun. Great.
Come on, just support the show. Tell everyone about it.
Tell everyone about our channel, man. Tell it all. It's all charity.
And whatever job you're doing, you should begin to stand up.
Fucking
hell.
talk, read all about it.
Stand-up comic. Yeah, make sure to tell everyone, right? It's all for charity. The more money, the more viewers you get, the more money we raise for charity. So get them to tune in, right?
Yeah.
Because it's turning into one epic community, and that's what it's doing. So yeah, please do that now. And we're back at 7:45. So make sure you're back here for Spain versus Poland, because we might need more of these jokes, because I don't think the games will be good, just as good as this one. But hopefully, if it's anything like the first Spain game, fuck off. Oh, God help us. I might want Southgate in charge. Until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon.
Later.
Bye-bye.